It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his height is 166 centimeters tall. And he'll be facing Teofimo Lopez. He's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 174 centimeters.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, welterweight, and light middleweight. He's won championships in each one of those divisions. It's Teofimo Lopez, a national Gold Gloves champion in 2015, and at 23 years old, became the youngest undisputed champion of the four-belt era.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York in the United States, an electrifying 2-division champion of the world, known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. So here we go, should be a good one. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That hook doesn't score. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominant.
On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. And Lopez is dazed. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Teofimo in some real trouble here. How did they survive that?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
1-2 straights down the middle.
Let's get it started in round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Right hook catching air. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Miss with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. There's a counter shot. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A straight right just misses. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how... Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. And that straight got him. These two were made for each other. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. And he scores with the counter. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, on to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The perfect counter lands. That right jab just misses. They got out of the way of that right hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Do you believe this? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. Johnny, did you see that? Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. And we enter the 8th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And the takeover's in some big trouble now. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will...
Oh, my God, Johnny! And Teofimo Lopez might be ready to go! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can't find a home for that jab. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.